Hey, before we start out on our hike, I think this might be a good time to talk about hiking etiquette.
Hiking etiquette? Who needs hiking etiquette?
You need hiking etiquette. Don't you remember that time you were singing so loud on our hike? You scared the horse and the rider almost fell off.
That horse loved my singing.
It loved it so much that it almost threw the rider.
No.
Exhibit A.
That was just one time.
Yeah. What about the time that you threw down the banana peel?
The banana peel? One banana peel? What would that hurt? They're biodegradable.
Well, it hurt the lady who stepped on it because you threw it right on the path. She stepped on it and slid, almost fell off the edge.
Oh yeah. Maybe we need to go over some hiking etiquette.
I think so.
Don't go away.
If you're new to the channel, I'm Lynn.
And I'm Danny, and welcome to RV America.
Take a quick minute, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss our future videos.
And hit that notification bell because we've got some videos coming out on RV tips and trips, and you won't want to miss those.
That's right.
If you saw our video about how there's 1 million more RVers out there trying to get reservations, we'll link that one right above. But you know, with a lot more RVers out there, there are a lot more of us out in the outdoors. And this is the perfect time to go over hiking etiquette.
Let's get to it.
Hey, I want you to stay tuned till the end because I've got a bonus for you.
So number 1, leave no trace. So the number 1 thing on my list as far as hiking etiquette is don't throw down your trash. Be sure you take everything with you. No one wants to pick it up and no one wants to see the ground polluted with it laying there. Take nothing but memories, leave nothing but footprints. Extremely important.
Number 2, who has the right-of-way? Just as there are right-of-ways on the highway for you when you're driving, they are right-of-ways on the hiking trail. You need to know who has the right-of-way when you're coming at different directions. And the thing you got to remember, if someone's coming up uphill, you give them the right-of-way because it's a lot harder to get started than it is to slow down. So give that person coming up the hill the right-of-way. Same thing with horses. Try to get a little bit off to the side of the trail and let that horse get by. They have the right-of-way. Now with bikes, you hear 2 different things. Bikes normally have the right-of-way, but if the bike's able to stop, then have common courtesy and stop and let that hiker get by because you're able to maneuver quicker than they are.
And Bella thinks she should always be the leader and have the right of way. Number 3, when you're hiking with a group or with just several friends, hike single file, especially if it's a busy trail. You may be slower than the people behind you and they may need to pass. Or there could be people coming from the other direction on the trail and they need space to pass. If you're all spread out, then it creates an issue. Single file allows that to happen. Also, another good thing to do is not a hiking rule, but if you will allow the slowest person in your group to lead, you'll never have to worry about losing them because they'll always be in front of you and they'll be the pace setter. Trust me, it's not fun to lose your friend or your spouse,
Hey.
Danny, on a hiking trail because they're so stinking slow.
Hey, I'm getting better.
He is getting a little better. Not a lot, just a little.
So number 4, turn the volume down. It's easy to say that we get out here in nature to get away from the hustle and bustle of the city. We want to get away from the noise. So just remember, be respectful of others and turn that music down a little bit. No loud singing. You added that to the script. And, you know, it's time to talk soft and not ruin everybody else's day. So let's try to remember, keep the volume down. Hey, I know what. why don't we take a shortcut right through here? We've been hiking all day. We can take a shortcut and get right down there. It looks like other people have done it.
Danny, other people doing it doesn't make it right.
Number 5, stay on the trail. You don't want to get off the trail. Number 1, there's vegetation growing there, and sometimes it could be something they don't want trampled. Actually, most of the time it's probably going to be something they don't want trampled. That's why they make paths. You could get snake bit if you go through places where you're not supposed to go through. I'm terrified of snakes, I will say. Also, you could get lost. No one wants their friends to get lost while you're out hiking, and you don't want to get lost while you're out hiking. Staying on the path ensures that you will not lose your way.
And number 6, respect the wildlife. When you're out on a hike, you have the responsibility to look up what wildlife you're going to be near, because you got to remember, this is their home, not ours. And you got to remember, keep your distance from wildlife and never, ever, ever feed the wildlife.
Didn't we see someone trying to pet a buffalo when we were in Yellowstone?
Yes, that didn't turn out good. So do I have a bonus for you? If you love hiking like we do, you need to get this app. It tells you about so many trails, how long they are, how difficult they are, and you can keep track of the reviews on them. It's a great app. It's called AllTrails. I'll put a link down below. It's a good one to get.
So we want to really encourage you to get out and go hike. It's helpful in so many ways. It's good for your health, lowers your blood pressure, and that's just one or two things it will do. I've always said all the world's problems could be solved if everyone would take a good hike and talk about it.
Yes, we do encourage you to get out and see nature, but try to remember these 6 etiquette rules because they just keep things smooth out there on the trail.
That's right. Until next time, God bless and many safe travels.
And go RV America!